I think the most difficult thing from a personal responsibility perspective is to make sure you're paying attention to what it is you're paying attention to. A lot of men, and this is not a slight at men whatsoever, but a lot of them fall in love with the idea of what a woman could be, and they do not look at reality as it is. And so it's easy to be misled. Women are fickle creatures. I think that they're quite chameleon-esque in their way. And again, that's a strength that they have, but it's also something that can be very harmful in the domain of relationships when you have an honorable man, a good man, right? One with strong values, convictions, a provisional nature. They can be easily misled by the wrong woman, and the wrong woman can absolutely be debilitating to a man. And so not falling into the temptations of your lust, not projecting your desire for femininity onto a woman that does not have the capacity to give you those things. And you think that if you give her more, you sacrifice more, you provide more for her, that eventually she will become the version of her that you want her to be. And so this comes down to, what is in it for you? You get to have what you want. I think that the difficulty I have and frustrations that I experience watching some of these things play out is that men do not have the highest standards for women, right? Women have all of these standards, all of the I want a man who, I deserve a man who, and men will settle for less than they deserve because they want attention or they miss the companionship or they're lonely. And unfortunately, if you look at the need as a void that needs to be filled as quick as possible, you're likely going to take the first person that gives you a semblance of attention, shows you some desire, right? And it might be a means to an end that does not respect or honor you. And so really going slow with these things, being intentional with how you move, maybe not showcasing all of your success or the things that you have or what you could do for them. Do not see this from a lens of she deserves or I must as a man give all of these things to her to receive admiration and commitment from her, but really meeting her with your character, with who you are, with what you have to offer that's not maybe material or what you do or what you could provide, right? Because women being hypergamous will latch onto that, even if their emotions for you are not where you would want them to be. And so I think it's being more discerning about what you entertain and what you don't, having very strong boundaries, being clear about who you are, what you want, what you're looking for, what you will and will not tolerate from the very beginning. And I know a lot of people are afraid to do that because they fear rejection. They fear losing the thing that they have in front of them because, again, they're attention starved or they've been neglected or overlooked for a long period of time. But you have to recognize that it is much better to be alone than to be in bad company. And that's a level of self-respect that you have to have because there are women who make relationships way better. They amplify, right? Women are not somebody who's going to build something for you. They are going to, if they are naturally inclined to their own feminine nature, they're going to multiply the fruits of what you give them. They're going to nurture the things that you give them. They're going to be supportive in your pursuit of achieving or provisional nature within you. They're going to be a rock. They're going to be the support that you need on a hard day. If you have a woman who does not value those things, you cannot force her to value something that she doesn't.